Alright, welcome back to Liza P. We have a Robocop to kill. Sure. Like most, Souls-likes, there's the run back to the boss chamber. I can make this easy and summon that, companion fight, but I don't need to. We will eventually... There we go. Gotta make sure you get that brutal in, otherwise it's kind of pointless. Alright, because now he hits us with, in addition to his regular damage, yep, and that's why the Watchman is... So, it goes from the Ringmaster to the Watchman, and that's... It's not even linear, it's geometric. It's so much more difficult. Yeah, we got him to half, but that was mostly pure luck. And it doesn't get easier from there. It's effectively the boss fights difficulties increase at a geometric rate to the point where I think it's the fourth major boss in the game requires special equipment to fight him, or your SOL. It's better to take it on the block than it is to just if you can't dodge it. Because you can get the opportunity to make it better. Plus there's that. Okay, you saw I got... So, the Watchman fight is weird because it doesn't quite follow its own rule, or the rules of the game. Because hitting a perfect block doesn't block his attacks. And I know that kind of sounds insane and maybe a little whiny, but it's... You saw I got a perfect block on that last hit, and he still killed me. It's almost like you have to anticipate the downstroke, so to speak. think it's... I think what I'm not doing right is what kind of direction. Yep. And I should have healed. If I knew I was going to make the dodge, I should have healed. It's that your brain is doing like 3 things at once, and I need to be doing 4. And there are 3 stages to this fight. The second stage we've only seen once, and that's the electricity stage. The third stage is he starts hopping around, leaving essentially little electro traps for you, and just kind of ruining your day. And so I might actually need help for this fight. It's been so long. This fight is a filter. It's a filter for most people. Because it is such a drastic change or increase in difficulty. So you block on the shoulder, not the other. I think there might be an amulet that allows you to get some of your health back and brutal attacks. I think my mistake is I know it's coming and I keep attacking it anyway. There you go. Stage 2. And if you're up close and attacking, it's going to get the shit out of you. So this is the biggest problem with Stage 2 and Stage 3, is those normally tankable attacks now end up being you can't stand them. Because he's now electrified the floor. And unfortunately, every time he does every time he changes stages from Stage 2 to Stage 1, Stage 2 to Stage 3, he gets faster. And so all the timing you just learned to fight him goes out the window. So if you're relying on timing, you're fucked. because I don't think you can actually block it. Okay, so I think 10 minutes of me getting my shit kicked in is probably enough. I will see you guys once I've finished the boss fight. Alright, that was a chore. Overcharged storage battery, broken hero's ergo, core, quartz, a few other things. Let's take a look. Legion arm core part. This scrap watchman's central core. Legion arm with immense power can be crafted by Eugenie or Vanini craft machine. The plan of Craft City Hall watchman ultimately failed. The watchman whose storage battery had swelled and back had bent horribly, became an angry judge, swept through Elysian Boulevard. And then the core, P-organ core part. P-organ is the quintessence of the brilliant craftsman Geppetto's puppet skills. Jesus Christ, can't read today. Rare parts are necessary to develop a device like that. I don't know if I can actually equip any of that stuff. No, I think we have to go to him to get... Go back to Geppetto to get... one more... Oh yeah, we gotta probably rebuild the Stargazer. It took me a dozen tries just to get the pattern down, so I finally had enough pattern recognition. To be honest, it's better than the first time I tried it, but it's still one of those. So, friends, kids' toys, one fading whistle. Or, sorry, faded whistle. Alright. Vanini's Guide. Dear citizens of Krat, the factory has been occupied by puppets. Whatever the cause, Vanini Corporation is responsible for it. I, Lorenzo Vanini, am going alone to stop these devils. The factory is very dangerous now. Stay out of it and keep safe. The rest I'll leave to Mr. Geppetto, whom I trust more than anyone. God save us all. Regards, Lorenzo Vanini. Alright, so we have the kid who wanted to speak to Murphy the Watchman one last time. So let's go do that. Just to tell you guys. That was weird. Looked like legs there for a second. Pay attention. No, okay, go up. Yeah, I would have been better teleporting, but that's not the point. Come on. Because I gotta get through you, both of you knuckle dusters to... Practice blocking this. It definitely makes fighting some of these lower, especially the lower level enemies, much easier. Okay. Yep. Hello? I still don't think there's anything that we need to buy from Right. Oops. I just remembered I opened that gate downstairs. We don't actually have to use the ladders. No, thank you. Oh, there is a dodge roll. You just have to do quite a bit of work to get it. Interesting. Kill the dogs first. And that's the end of the patrol, so we don't have to worry about them anymore. Shouldn't be any more surprises. Unpopular. And now I think we have to...
Hey, that sound. Is that you, Murphy? I know that whistle. It must be Murphy. Thanks for coming by. I want to play, but I feel too sick. I don't think I can. I miss Zach and Sophie and Eric. I wish we could all play.
Yeah. More depressing. Oh, we gave him the whistle. I kind of spoil it a little bit, but you hear him. He blows the whistle and it gets progressively weaker each time he does it. Yeah, I don't like that. But it is very, I suppose, on the nose for some of these, for this kind of pitch black setting. Pull up. I've never seen that. Remove attribute status ailments. Some status ailments are difficult to withstand even with internal parts. The purification ampule is developed to remove puppet status ailments instantly. Excuse me. Legion magazine. The polymer bullets that are used in Legion arms were developed in collaboration with Vanini Works. These bullets undergo a chemical reaction inside the Legion arm and turn into different substances like fire, electricity, or acid. Convenient. Broken Heroes Ergo. This was the item we got from the Watchman. The Watchman contorted and broke from the adult's desires. However, he never forgot the children who considered him their friend. Yeah, again, sad story. Because there is some sense, especially with P, that Okay, so there's a reason all this shit is going on and why. I don't want to spoil it. That's the problem. As I'm trying not to spoil anything. Yeah, I'm gonna shut up. Because last time we were doing was it Soul Reaver 2 and I kind of spoiled the surprise. Oops. Okay. Let me make sure I grab this one as the respawn point. And you know what? I'm actually going to go back to the hotel. Because we need to talk to Geppetto anyway. Because we've completed his task. Or at least I think we have. Maybe we haven't. Maybe we actually need to get into the City Hall. He's around here somewhere.
Wow, cool part you got there. Come here for a sec, would you? I picked up traces of high-powered energy originating far away. That's one mystery solved. Why don't we make a Legion arm with it? Mr. Vanini is the expert when it comes to Legion arms, but I'm pretty sure I can make one. The puppets get fried easily by electricity. If you use an electric Legion arm, it'll make your life easier.
Hominis. Legion arm that holds powerful electricity. It accumulates electric blitz and discharges an electric shock. Lightning has been interpreted as God's authority and fury since ancient times. Now God's fury descends to Earth and is being used to destroy steel monsters. Holds movable charge. Enable moving when charging electric blitz. That'd be handy. Leakage current. Continuous small sparks from the hands to inflict damage while charging electric blitz. Increase maximum level of charge. Okay. It's not too bad. It does what it says on the tin. It does electricity damage. I organize this place according to the rules, so don't touch anything, Genie. So this is interesting. The cat hates us because we're a puppet.
You saved Geppetto. Wonderful. He is on the second floor. He can hardly wait to see you. I'll use my power to...
Yeah, we've got some ergo to spend. Is that it? No, we've got some. Okay, we're gonna do that, and we're gonna do that, and we're gonna. Wow, we have a lot of ergo to spend. Okay, I'm not doing an all-in-one build, but there is a minimum I'm going for. Because it makes our life easier down the road. Especially once we get to I think it's the 4th boss, we're going to need a lot of Legion arm power. Geppetto's study.
Ah, you've returned. Forgive a sentimental father for worrying about his son. Always remember that you're precious to me, even when I ask you to do something dangerous. Speaking of which, there's a factory just beyond Elysian Boulevard. It's packed with countless puppets. My friend, the inventor Vanini, went to stop them, but he never came back. Please, go save him and shut down the factory. P organs are the source of your powers. Collect quartz to get the strength you need. Remember, the hotel is the last safe place in Krat. It's our only refuge in a city full of perils. It'll be extremely dangerous if anyone has ill intentions. Be careful who you tell about this place, especially if they're stalkers or alchemists. Be wary of dangerous people. And always be a good boy to me.
Okay, so that little speech he gives is actually important. And we haven't, unfortunately, each one of the types you can only have one of. Oh, never mind. Disregard, I'm stupid. So you have to use the quartz to unlock all of them in order to get this effect. So now we have another pulse cell, and there's a couple of them on here, but we need to get to phase 2 first. This is the next thing we want. Unfortunately, I don't think we have any more quartz. No, we don't. So we want to get link dodge next chance we get, because that allows us to do the full dodge animation, or the full range of dodge. It's not just that little hop, it's actually a kind of a flash dodge, and allows us to get a lot more distance. But that's the other permanent unlock. More importantly is what Geppetto said. Be careful who you tell.
You can get from City Hall to the factory with the key I just gave you. Vanini gave me that key, and now he's missing. Rescue him if you can.
Roger that. That's my train of thought. Why is this broken? That speech he gives is very important. Because a lot like Bloodborne, there are consequences if you tell the wrong people that Hotel Krat is a safe place and that there are people here. Wrong door.
Welcome to Hotel. The Stalkers are Krat's vigilantes. There are two groups of them, the Bastards and the Sweepers. The Bastards are an organization of guards for the alchemists and the workshop. Motto, honor or nothing. The Sweepers are an organization of guards for the old families of Krat. Motto, we always repay what is owed. Historically, the relationship between the two groups has been turbulent, but most were killed in the puppets' full-scale attack. That is what little I know beyond the hotel walls. May I serve you in some other way?
Yeah, thanks. That's more than enough information for now.
Now that we have a moment to talk, you must understand. The city is on its deathbed. The petrification disease spreads too fast, and the puppets rampage everywhere. Nobody knows what caused the disaster. Everyone in Krat is just trying to survive. That's why I found you. Our only hope, Geppetto's puppet. We're both unique. I am able to wield the power of Ergo. Power I used to call on you. That's all I can say for now. Please, save Krat.
Yeah, she's the only person alive who can wield... who can use Ergo for... I guess she's the only human, I should say, who can use Ergo. To the City Hall. I decided to change it up because I was tired of seeing them just the white shirt and pants. There's an outfit, there's a canonical outfit in the game, we just haven't gotten it yet. Again, not upgrading my weapons because we're waiting. We need to get, I think we need to get into the factory section before we get the weapon I'm waiting for, but it shouldn't be too much longer. Other than that, I'm kind of just playing on hard mode. Alright, new section.
Here it is. Vanini Works. Everything you see here belongs to Vanini, the classiest playboy and most brilliant inventor alive. Just ask him. Not just puppets. Almost every machine and tram in Krot is supplied from here. You gotta be curious about the guy. What kind of person is he? I wish we could find him. That is, if he's still kicking.
He's Iron Man. Miracle Cure. By the miracle medicine here, the miracle alchemist Clark Shore, also known as Dr. Cure-All, has succeeded in making a cure for the horrible plague that spreads through Krot. Made from unicorn horn, blood of a two-headed snake, and boiled down mandrake, Clark Shore has tested it himself and confirmed that it completely cures the plague. The blue plague is not a divine curse. Don't be afraid. Come see Dr. Cure-All at Clark Shore. Prices may vary as item is limited. So he's a snake oil salesman. No, Vanini is essentially Tony Stark, for any lack of a better comparison, right down to the facial hair. All right, here's a new one. The baby dolls. Ugh. Creepy little fuckers. Ah, shit. So that's this is just the strong man with extra steps. He's essentially he's going to try to hit me with that wheel, and he can kind of throw it like a yo-yo. So the problem is he's got health, so we want to eliminate as much of his health as we can before we engage. As you usually do. Oh, you mother... Good throw. Can't say it wasn't a good throw. Sparky here's... She spits. I didn't quite get to block it back. Ow. Okay. Same enemy, new weapon. Alright, here's where things get a little harsh. So we've seen that they now can hide on ledges, you know, as you do. And they throw exploding crap at us. As you do. That's what I was worried about. There's always one. They've got really good range. Obnoxious. That's what I was concerned about, because I knew that was coming. Ooh, frame rate just plummeted. Don't crash. Uncle? Sit for me.
Another fine day in the city of Krat. But I wonder, my friend, just where you've been? Oh. Congratulations! You've been selected from this cast of a little for an exclusive, obtrusive, intrusive transmittal from me, Arlecchino, the king of all riddles. Now, you know what I'm called, and why I called you, and I want to know your name, but not till we're through. For as soon as I learn that's one riddle burned, and I do love a mystery, don't you? Now, only the living solve riddles, as everyone knows. That's a must. When your city is so full of puppets, it seems are about fit to bust. It's time for the riddle. No more waiting. We thank you for participating. By morning, it walks on feet numbering 4. At midday, just 2. No less and no more. It walks on 3 feet when the evening arrives. And if you solve this, then I'll know you're alive.
This is an old riddle.
Correct.
It's
Fantastic insights, caller. What? Not everything has to rhyme, you know. I'm not a caricature. I'm the king of riddles. That said, how do we know you didn't just get lucky? Even a stopped clock is right twice a day, and even a puppet can be accidentally correct just by random chance. Still, a promise is a promise. Arlecchino, tell him what he'll get. Thanks, Arlecchino. Caller, your correct answer has earned you a Trinity key. Doors and keys and doors, the subjects of puzzles and riddles galore. My next riddle won't be so simple to crack. Arlecchino's the king. Not some riddling cheap jack.
So that's an old riddle. What creature walks on 4 legs in the morning, 2 legs in the midday, and 3 legs in the evening? The answer is a human or a man. Baby morning, early life, baby crawls. Man walks on 2 legs, and old age, evening, a cane. So, yeah. Also, we have our Riddler, because this game didn't need any other weird shit. Or didn't need to borrow from any other franchises. We borrowed from Batman. And it might even be the same place up there. I have to really check. Why I didn't heal is because I know there's a starting zero here. But yeah, so Trinity keys are 1 for 1. If you get a Trinity key, it means there's going to be a Trinity door in the section you're entering. So, do my best to find electric blitz is effective for doing puppets. Get out if you're not a stalker. Ha ha ha. That's a get out of your stalker joke. Okay. More new enemies. Unrefined puppets. And they're much more dangerous. Part of the problem is, of course, I haven't really learned about this. Pinocchio doesn't do combination locks. Oh, the Salamander Dagger. Oh, so this is a really neat weapon. It's a light, and it does fire damage. And it's super fast. I should say it does overheat. The problem is it's got no rhythm. And next to no stagger. I guess it's good because breaks really good. But man, we're taking a beating. Fire abrasive if we needed fire damage. We don't. And now we have an optional boss. So we don't actually want to go down there at the moment because of all that green crap causes acid damage. And we have to drain the swamp, so to speak. But yeah, that's an optional boss. We do want to fight him because he drops really good shit. Good crafting materials. It's just... switching my weapons back because this thing is interesting but not very good. It's not in its current state. It's not a bad weapon. It's just, again, not my playstyle, and it doesn't do, without not being upgraded, it really doesn't do enough damage.
Oh, this place gives me the creeps. It's like something's gonna jump out any second. It's okay, pal. Gemini's looking out for you.
Okay. It's fun. He didn't die yet. Ow! Oh shit, I missed him. He was lying down. Or he was up above. So these things are, they don't stun lock. You can stun them, but you have to get those 2 hits in. Or in his case, 3. You get the idea. And this guy's, I think, chucking shit. No, it's hard to tell. Belford shock cartridge. A cartridge developed by Belford Superior Workshop. It also has an additive that alleviates status elements. Neat. Okay, Okay, so we fell through a hole and we're stuck on the manufacturing floor. So I guess we'd better keep going. Dear Mr. Vanini, Factory Manager's report. As per your orders, I conducted a quality investigation into ergo supplied by alchemists. Of course, it was done secretly. Certainly, the quality of ergo was getting worse over time. I don't doubt the alchemists, but the decrease in quality is too widespread to call it a coincidence. At this rate, this quarter's puppets will have a high chance of defects. The most important thing is the quality of the ergo, after all. According to a reliable source, the high-level alchemists are running ergo production experiments lately, using another method. Personally, I think their secret experiments have something to do with decrease in ergo quality. Are they wringing out the bodies of discarded puppets in the barren swamp or something? Anyway, I recommend approaching them carefully instead of complaining to them. Factory Manager 1, Nikolai. Yeah, still, nope, no spoilers. I'm not going to spoil it, but it's probably exactly what you think it is. Hey, buddy. Oh shit, it's you. More refining materials. Ah, shit. The platforming is not great. If it even exists at all. And you do have a tendency to slide. It's just like... Okay, maybe I should use the lock-on feature. Okay, well that was underwhelming. I think you can still, even if you run out of stamina, I think you can still dodge. Meet the new common enemy, the shield puppet. I don't like these guys because they're hard. I like these guys because they're flipping irritating. Why? Master. $1,000 damage. Barely a scratch. Okay, I forgot about the second. Fuck you. I keep forgetting about that second hit. Okay, so now we just gotta run in circles until it tries to kick. It's that second hit. I'm in trouble. Man, that hurts. Good riddance. Sheesh. Okay, I gotta read that again. Oh. Hang on. We've got a butterfly. There you are. Move. Shit. I don't think they can actually get away from you. I think it's just a matter of chasing them down. See, let's go. Let's take a look at the new equipment we just picked up. Throwing chain that can be swung powerfully, inflicts strike damage to anyone in the area, and spins around enemies that it hits. Sometimes simple is most effective. Yeah, it's essentially a crowd control. Legion arm modification part. A correction device used to modify Legion arms found only in the workshop. Legion arms, blah, 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 blah. Workshop correction device developed to raise the hardness and density of Legion arms. Delicate devices like this require consistent maintenance. Increase handle motivity. A crank that changes a weapon's properties. It alters a handle's abilities. A crank invented at the workshop allows fine adjustments to weapon handles. If one ability is strengthened, the opposite ability is weakened. So, there are... Essentially, this is your specific Titanite chunks, for lack of a better term. Trying to think. So if you want to do like make a fine or a keen weapon or a raw weapon in Dark Souls series, to give it focus on a specific status or a specific attribute, like strength or dexterity, same concept, just using different words. Okay, thank God we found the Stargazer. Also, you guys like Indiana Jones? And if you look closely, it's a flaming ball of puppets. Just a second. And let's see what else we can get. Ooh, get in the middle of a bit of a memory leak here. Wrong button. Goodbye. That's gotta leave a mark. Yes, I'm going to abuse the hell out of this situation. And the dust trace. Bye-bye. Almost. Hit the wrong button. That would have been unfortunate. Also, secret mini-boss. Oh, darn. Oh, well. Okay, so there's one, you can see it right back there. There's the chest back there that I want to get, of course. That's a Trinity door. And we need to find that one in this factory. But we're also out of time, so I'm going to call it a video. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care.